This tutorial is about how to make a moving piece, a pull strip, which when you pull it, it makes a vertical piece slide across the page. Well, I'll show you my version first, which is quite simple and basic. Here it is. You've got a V-fold, and as you pull the strip, it makes the piece glide across the page. So it's quite useful, and it's quite a simple mechanism. The example I've got in books is this one, the Peter Rabbit pop-up book, and this one is slightly more complicated. The V-fold, when you pull it, the figure is articulated. It's using hubs. There's a hub behind here, and there's a hub on the moving piece. So as you pull it, the figure can move. So I'm just going to show you how to make this moving piece, and hubs are explained in tutorial 27, hubs and pivots. This is the base sheet, that you'll see it that way. It has a slot. The pull strip is going to go underneath, and then the moving piece is going to come above it. First we have to stick on a V-fold. This is a regular V-fold. This is tutorial number 2, a symmetrical, regular, right-angle V-fold that's going to fold down backwards as the page closes. I'll just glue that to the page. I've made it with the slot is going to be in front of the V-fold. You might want to do the slot behind the V-fold, in which case you'd probably need these two tabs to go forwards instead of backwards. But I've decided to make them go backwards, out of view. So there it is, it's aligned with that slot that I've already cut. Slot is about 2 millimeters wide. Then we can shut this down, close the page so it finds its natural sticking position. All that's explained in tutorial 1. There's that. Now we're going to need a piece in front which is going to hold the moving piece upright. So maybe I'll put that on after the moving piece. This is going to be the moving piece. This is going to be the pull strip that moves it. I'll glue this into place first. So a little bit of glue on the moving image. Stick that on one end of the pull strip. Pull strips always make them double thickness. It's scored down the middle to give it extra strength, and then put glue all the way along. Pull that shut, glue it shut. It's quite good when you glue these things to put them flat and then smooth them out. Otherwise they can end up slightly buckled. Anyway, that's that. Now we can slot this through there. Through the slot in the page. Now this actually, at this point, it does look as though it's quite good at just staying upright of its own accord. But just to make sure, we'll put another piece in front. So I've put a little tab on one end, and then this other end, it's going to fit tight into that. It doesn't need to be this long, so I'm going to cut it off. You might want to leave it as long and put another sliding image on the other side. Put a little bit of glue there, and some glue on there. Be careful with these tabs. If it's too long, it could get in the way and start cramping the style of the moving piece, but I think that would be okay. So now if we pull this, you can see it moves up and down nicely. You still need another piece behind it to keep the strip up flush against the page. So I've just got a big piece like this. It's slightly too big. So that's going to stick on like that. You just need a thin bead of glue along each edge. Be careful that it doesn't ooze underneath the strip and gum everything up. So just put a very little piece down each side of it there like that. Smear it nicely. Let's see. There we are. you might want to play around with the end. You could either cut it off, or you could cut it off anyway, cut it off like that, or you might want a little curve there, so you can cut it off flush with the page and still be able to get hold of it. There is the sliding vertical image. Of course, you could put a whole series of these, one behind the other, and you can probably, if you're clever enough, you can put them all working off one pull strip. But I'll leave you to work that out for yourselves.